Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell used the platform of the UN Leaders Summit of the Small Islands Developing States on climate change to create awareness about the severe flooding Grenada faced on Tuesday.
The reality is that the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, which I chair currently, like our colleague SID nations, are on the front line of this existential threat to our way of life. As I speak at this very moment, Grenada and many of the islands in the Southern Caribbean are dealing with the onslaught of massive flooding, which occurred overnight.
Prime Minister Mitchell in his presentation detailed a record-breaking drought at the beginning of the year, followed by Category 5 Hurricane Beryl in July.
In the case of Grenada, we have faced in 11 months a record 15-year drought, followed by a Category 5 hurricane, now followed by flooding, landslides, all in the midst of trying to continue with achieving our sustainable development goals.
The CARICOM chair said small island developing states have incurred more climate-related costs than they have received climate financing to assist with the fallout of climate change.
And the significant gap in financing that exists, it is easy to take this for granted. But the empirical data shows that SIDS have repaid in debt financing 18 times more than they have received in climate finance.
Prime Minister Mitchell reiterated his clarion call for less talk and more action to make climate funding accessible to small island developing states.
The average citizen of SIDS don't care to hear about words like operationalize the loss and fund damage. They want to hear that the loss and damage fund has money in it, that the money is accessible, that the loss and damage fund is for SIDS, that it's located in a SIDS nation, that it's controlled by the SIDS nation.
Prime Minister Mitchell delivered his address on behalf of Grenada and small island developing states at the World Leaders Summit at COP29 in Azerbaijan. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.